Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, there is a general basic rule that when you intervene into something that is bad and you try to fix it, but in the process of fixing that thing that is bad, you create more destruction and problems than the problems that are at hand with that issue. That means you do something bad. So it is like I'm trying to fix, I don't know, a water leak in my house. And in the process of fixing that, I burn my house down. And that means that action that I took in order to fix the water leak is not good. Okay? Or if you have a patient, you're a medic, a doctor, medical doctor, and you have to fix a little cut on the hand, and in the process, you kill the patient, then you should not attend that little cut, because that means the actions you employ are wrong. So I think this is the problem with the United States and this Ukraine thing. Yes, there's a problem in Ukraine. Yes, you have the Russians. Yes, but then your actions will affect you in such a way that the end result is going to be worse for you than if you would not have even acted. And I'm talking about the Petro Dollar. We got some very, very, very bad news for us Americans because our leaders are millionaires. So they have a cushion between getting, you know, uh, getting poor from where they are. They have a big cushion. We can fall into that category of starving people just like this. That's why they don't care. So let me read you an article that is very important and talks about this situation. It says here it's coming from Bloomberg News. So it says here that it came today. I think it came today, the 7th of April, and it says that the Russian coal and oil paid for in yuan to start flowing to Russia, to China. So Russian coal and oil paid for in yuan, that's a Chinese currency, to start flowing to China. That's the first piece of news that I have today that is linked to another piece of news that I have regarding the same issue, Petro Dollar. So it says here, Russia coal and oil paid for in yuan is about to start flowing into China as the two countries try to maintain their energy trade in the face of growing international outrage over the blah, blah, blah. Now, I have to confess that this article was provided to me by a very, very good friend of mine from Canada, and I thank him. And please provide me with subjects and articles like this that are meaningful. So several Chinese firms used local currency to buy Russian coal in March, and the first cargoes will arrive this month. Chinese consultancy Fenway Energy Information Service Company said this will be in the first commodity. It will be the first commodity shipments paid for in yuan since the US and Europe penalized Russia and cut several of its banks off from the international financial system, according to traders. So, sellers of Russian crude have also offered to give buyers in Asia's largest economy the flexibility to pay in yuan. The first category, cargoes of the ESPO grade bought with the Chinese currency will be delivered in independent refineries in May. Refineries in May, according to people familiar with the purchases. China has long bristled at the dollar's dominance in global trade, and the political leverage is given the U.S. efforts to chip away at the status quo are now being accelerated by Western steps to punish Russia for its war, blah, blah, blah. Moscow is offering ruble payments to Indian oil buyers, while Saudi Arabia, that's the next subject, is in talks with Beijing to price some of its crude in yuan. Oh my God, regime change in Saudi Arabia occurring in process, on air. Oh my God. Uh, it is unlikely that yuan will pose a serious challenge to the dollar's dominance. However, at least in the short term, the US currency was used for 88% of foreign exchange transactions in 2019 compared to 4.3 for yuan, according to the Bank of International Settlements. Well, first, a long journey starts with the first steps. There you go. So this is not the first steps, it's like 3,000 steps already. So Russia was the China's #2 coal supplier last year, filling the gap behind left by Beijing's trade tussle with Australia. Ooh, Australia is those moral guys that now are going to be the second NATO in East Asia. All right, so yeah, we'll see what's going on here, people. What I can tell you is that, and I knew that, and it was obvious. Russia, China, India will and what are they going to do? Will replace dollar as the currency for oil and gas and all that. So dollar is going to have to earn its dominance, which as of now it was just how do you call it, by convention. The convention agreed that it's going to be everything was done in dollars. Now United States has to produce not only services, like monkeys, I scratch your back and get your fleas services, or massage that you don't need. I have to make stuff so I can sell it. Not I can just print dollars, give it to you, and you give me cars, you give me food, you give me desks, you give me whatever is needed. No. You gotta produce something, manufacture, build stuff. People don't care about massages and prostate test. That's services. That's fine with that, or hairdo. The Chinese don't need that, so do something so we can exchange goods. Even though the United States has a economic deficit in trade with China, big time, and that bad guy, the bad orange guy called Trump, was saying about that. Everybody was calling him racist, this. Well, there you have it. Biden, inclusion, equity, love, and diversity. Let's go. So, well, unfortunately, I still live in the United States, so I'm gonna be by these guys. We'll see how things go from here. That's a bad development, and if Saudi Arabia is gonna do the same thing, I don't see the crown prince and all those royals over there staying in power for much longer. Remember Saddam? Oh, remember Gaddafi? Oh, they wanted something to do with Euro. So where are they now? Oh, they're gone. So we'll see. That's how free world rolls. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong and look for the truth. Stay just. And what can I say? Look for the truth and be just, people. Strong and smart. See you next time. Very soon. Ciao.